just on the, like, for the last year on almost 4,000 new applications for a position here.
Shit.
Whoa. There's such a huge supply for like a diminishing demand. Like, what's going to happen with all these people that want to get into entertainment to begin with, and where are they going to end up? And I don't want to be handing out the rejection letters or like the pat on the back and be like, oh well, you made your life choices wrong. I just feel like
what a great rejection letter.
This is old podcast.
So Marko, what are your favorite expositions?
you're trying to get us canceled off of YouTube, you idiot.
Matteo, you just were talking to us about being cool in the first few minutes, so our engagement is better.
Dude, but you guys know the algorithm flags the bullshit of the first few seconds. You guys are nuts.
flags the
You're never gonna get views.
Then we're
Man,
because it's
are you trying to grow this channel or are you trying to tank it? I don't understand.
Well, actually, I don't think it's a swear word, right? Or it is.
No, but it's not a swear word, but
It's like, I
with
think it's content based.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. Like, I mean, we'll survive. We can survive the 0 views. I mean, like, why even do this, right? As long as we get to see each other.
Yeah, 5 less views than we normally do, so it's fine.
It's like about as many books as I sold in my life, so like it's a fair deal.
We're consistent.
How are you, man? It's so good to see you.
Well, I'm doing well, thank you. I'm very happy to see my old friends again. Like I feel like this is now a garden
Oh,
party.
he's talking to you, Sean. He said old. So.
Why? You're not?
Matteo just looks older
I'm
than
a
me.
baby, man. I'm a baby.
No,
I know I don't look like one, but I'm a baby. I'm still a baby.
We're
Well, you act like
we're three aging potatoes that are still discussing like our failed careers.
That's the whole idea of the show, right there.
What is I want to know, Sean, what is
Yes.
like what are you the most frustrated about in life? Like, what do you resent the most about, like, your artistic path?
That I have never... Two things. I haven't found any sort of financial security. And the other thing is, in the path to find financial security, I don't get to create the art I want to create. Like, I had this very naive vision of me when I was younger, making art that I wanted to make and making a living doing so.
But isn't that the flaw that everybody has made in the past? I mean, like, they all enter entertainment because they think it's going to be entertaining, but then it's actually not. Entertaining to other people.
Yeah, but I feel like, Matteo, you're pretty satisfied now.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I'm really grateful. I don't want to sound gay or anything, but I'm pretty grateful for it. No, I'm pretty grateful for what I have, and yeah, I don't know if it's just me. I think it's two things. First of all, I'm trying to experience everything as my personal journey. So I just enjoy the process of what happens and take it, day by day. And on the other hand, to be honest with you, like I was always my desire was always to be a comic book artist. And since the day I started, I progressed to where I'm at now. So it's always been a constant, progression for me. So I'm really happy. And on the other hand, I realize, as Marko was saying, that it's not just poetry. Like, it's not all roses and flowers. It's a lot of work. A lot of times it's not what you were imagining originally. But still, the fact that I'm able to stay focused and still, I don't know how to say it, but still obtain and get the results, even though it's not always pleasant. It's all right. I'm happy about what I what I'm able to do, you know.
So you're a successful hippie.
Yeah, basically.
Can
Yeah.
I gotta change my answer. My biggest frustration is my friendship with Matteo. After that answer.
No, but again, it's the fact alone that I managed to endure this thing, you know.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that a lot of times I just don't want to draw, but anyway,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I managed to finish a page, even though I started in the morning not wanting to do it. I'm already, you know, happy about that, at least, you know.
Dude,
even
and you're so
though it
fast
wasn't-
as well. Like, what the fuck is up with you? Why are you so fast? Like, what drugs are you taking?
know.
I don't understand. Like,
I
you've been
don't
posting some
understand.
stuff on our Discord, and I don't understand. I don't understand the logic. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah. We all wonder.
I don't know. It's one of my main characteristics. I don't think like technically and in terms of talents, I'm better than a lot of other my colleagues. But one of my strengths is that I'm quick. Like I can deliver fast and with a still maintaining a good standard in terms of quality. So
Me
I
too.
always deliver on time, and
So
that's
humble.
that's my thing. Yeah.
So
It's
humble,
all
brother.
all for the camera. It's all for the camera. But Matteo,
I
I don't
think his
think Mark.
girlfriend agreed.
Tell Marco because that
The
was
fact that I'm fast, yeah.
And delivery smash.
back to the first question.
On the delivering, I don't know because we've been trying to have the second baby for over the past 2 years and I can't. So there's something that's not working there. So
Maybe you should stop the comic side of things and like focus on the girlfriend side of things a little bit more.
serious stuff.
You can't impregnate your boyfriend. It's impossible.
Oh fuck! Okay, now I get it. Okay, now I
Oh
get it.
Lord, I knew this was gonna go sideways the moment I signed up.
So how about you, Marco? What's the to answer the question that you asked
Well,
us?
wait. I want to hear Marco's answer, but I want you to tell Marco because I think what makes your speed even more impressive is that was a goal of yours early on. You focused on being fast.
Well, early on, I focused on quality, but at the same time, it was always my intention to work in the U.S. industry, and I knew that in order to do that, you gotta. I mean, now it's not that necessary anymore, but the way the industry worked back then, you had to be able to deliver 20 pages a month. So in my head, I was like, okay, I gotta do at least a page a day if I want to survive in this business.
But I guess a lot of that comes down to you just being confident, you know? Like, I mean,
Yeah.
the confidence has built confidence, and then, like, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, and you just get faster and faster because you don't overthink every step of the game anymore.
Yeah, exactly. That for sure is a factor. And I remember even back then when, I'm constantly growing, I hope. So 15 years ago, I wasn't the artist that I am today, but still I would look at my stuff and be able to say, hey, you did a good job, So
Yeah.
humble again. And if I look at it now, I'm like, oh shit, I would never accept this from myself. But even back then, I was confident enough to say, yeah, it's good enough. I wasn't constantly beating myself up like a lot of artists do, which I think it's a good thing as long as it stays confined. As long as you don't think too much of yourself, but you have a good opinion of yourself. Does it make sense?
Oh, it totally makes sense. I mean, like, I'm the complete opposite. I'll just stand in the corner and cry and overthink everything.
So
Well, that's
Marco,
probably why you were never you never ended up being actually just a comic book artist and be more of an illustrator and maybe I don't know. I'm trying to analyze it as we speak.
There's probably much more to it. I think the thing that I resent the most is that I probably never made a real choice in my life whether or not I want to be an artist or an entrepreneur. I really always flip-flop between those two things. And when I'm an artist for too long, I missed the business side of things, or on the business side of things for too long. I missed the artist side of things. So I'm constantly juggling these two personalities in my head. Nothing ever works out the way it's supposed to, and because no side is really fulfilling, and then you just end up being like this weird, I don't know, so this weird schizophrenic bag of self-doubt that just walks around lonely through the rain.
I'm in tune with these emotions.
Absolutely. I was thinking this as you were saying it in my head. I was like, I guess I have that as well, because now I have a lot of pages to do, and I'm already like there's a part of my brain who can't wait for the next part, which is working on my book, on the business side of my book, how to publish it, who to talk to, and blah blah blah. I can't wait for that part, for me organizing all the stuff. Okay, I gotta call this guy and see the prices for printing and blah blah blah, and try to put order in this great mess. And so I completely understand, and I share the same feeling.
How long are you on the book right now? Like you mentioned it last time to me, but like I don't.
So
I don't
right
know
now
what the
I'm working
process
on
is.
another book. The one that I think I mentioned it in our previous episode. I'm working on a thing with Marko Djurjevic and Netflix, which is not my book. So my book, my personal project, is on hold right now. I'll be back on it after mid-August, I would say, or early September. And I'm like, out of 200, I think 195 pages, 200. I'm at 150, so it's the last 50 pages. That's
Holy shit, that's a lot. That's a lot of work.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like now that I look back at it, it's a lot. But as I do it, I don't realize it. It's probably, and probably because of Black Science. I don't know if you're familiar with it. It's a series that I did for Image Comics. I worked on it for 7 years. It was 43 issues, 1,000 pages, and so right now, like to me, 150 pages. I'm like, it's a year worth of work, probably 9 months, 10 months, and it's fine. It's.
But do you guys,
doesn't
Sean and Matteo, do you guys ever collaborate on anything? Do you do something together, or is it just a podcast?
Just the podcast for now, but
for now, there's a thing that we're speaking of. I mean, I think kind of speaking of my book, we're kind of thinking of doing something together for my book. So it's gonna be like Sean in this case is probably gonna be more on the business organizing side of it. In this case, but
creatively, it's something I've thought about. We haven't done, but creatively, like it would be fun to do something like me and Jim jam on something together. Like even if it's a little anthology. Actually, Marco, we had this idea that we pitched to Spawn. It was me, Jim, Matteo, and another friend of ours, Ramon Perez, and we were going to do this Spawn like one-shot holiday special, and we were going to have we had this big idea where like it was 4 different stories. Like one idea was 4 levels, like Spawn traveling through the levels of hell for some reason. So Jim's level of hell would look like Jim, Matteo's like Matteo, but we would have our stories go into the other stories. So like Jim would draw some elements of the background leading into Matteo's story and stuff like that. It sounded really fun, the idea, but I think we're all just got bogged down with what we're currently doing. But I'd love to revisit
I think that's the problem. That's a problem with all creator-owned projects. They become unsustainable after a while because you still need to make cash. Like as soon as the income starts coming in.
Yeah, that's exactly the reason why I'm doing this book with Mark. And I mean, not to take away from, I love working with Mark. And he's super organized, so the work is so fucking easy working with him. So it's amazing. But, it's also, it's paid really well.
Yeah,
And at a certain point, after working for 2 years on my book, I was like, you know what? I think my bank account needs some feeding.
or you need a rich mommy to take care of it.
That's what we need.
Fulfill your dreams.
That's what we need. But yeah, your question struck home about the entrepreneur side and the art side, because I've spent the past few years really building the entrepreneur side, like the business side of my life, so that it can sustain me doing my own books. And I'm at this like bottleneck where I'm starting to transition from that, where all those things that were not making me money, now that I'm finishing them and putting them out there, they're going to start generating money, hopefully give me the time to do the book. But it's a frustrating, difficult journey to be on at times.
Oh, of course. I mean, it's heartfelt. Like, I completely understand where you're coming from. This has been like the last 30 years of my life in a nutshell.
Yeah. So in what phase are you right now? Are you entrepreneur or artist during these days?
Well, I don't know. Like, I just came back from a very long trip to the U.S. I spent 2 weeks on the West Coast, traveling LA and San Francisco to pitch a bunch of stuff around. And so I'm just grooving back in. I just got rid of the jet lag last night, finally. It hit me really bad this time. And so I had the first night of sleep after I got back last night. And today I'm just doing this thing with you, and hopefully from next week I'm just going to be a lousy old artist again and sit around in my jogging pants and, just get my shit done.
Great timing on flying to the States, especially for Germans.
Oh my God.
I don't know if you heard the news, like what's going on with the U.S. borders lately.
I wasn't paying attention. Like, fill me in.
Well, with the new Trump administration, they started being more cautious towards people traveling to the States from foreign countries. And
but is it tourist or business related?
Well, it's right now it's all confused. The thing is that they're questioning more people at customs, and they're stopping a lot of people. Some people are getting detained. Some people are sent back home. So, but right now the news, as you can easily imagine, are really confused. So somebody says, "Oh, they're putting people in jail." And other people are like, no, it's not. Like, nothing's gonna happen. So
the only place that would happen in would be Canada. In Canada, they always sort me out. Every time I flew to Canada, they thought I was a terrorist. Oh, they turned me on my head. Like, literally, they shook me up. They inspected my luggage, every inch of my pants, everything. I had to undress. I don't know how many times they gave me shit in Canada. Canada really hates me. They spot me from, as soon as I step out of the plane, they already spot me. And there's a SWAT team of police officers who surrounding me. Oh, please come with us. I just need to prove